Hey guys, Rods Aquatics here. Today I'm going to be going over my 20-gallon high tank. Alright, so a lot of these plants I took from my 90-gallon tank that you saw in my previous video. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, probably about half, like the reds, and then, but I actually had a severum that was mating in my 125 over here, and that was just causing a lot of problems and hostility in the tank. So I ended up trading her into my local fish store and getting pretty much all the bigger plants for that. And I want this one to be like a full-on jungle, and so that's what I went for here. I did the same setup here, the contra soil. It has CO2, as you can see. If you want to see what my CO2 setup looks like, check out my previous video. Everything's down here. So in here I have 8 Harlequin Rasboras, 10 Galaxy Rasboras, and some Chile's Rasboras. I had 12 Chile's, but I think 4 died. Just unlucky. Here's what it is. I'm going to get more. I had a betta fish in here, and it had died as well. So I actually just picked up another one, and I'm going to see if it'll work. I know you guys think that it won't work because it's a hostile fish, but that wasn't the issue with the last one I had in there. There was literally no problems whatsoever in terms of hostility between them all. Maybe he got stressed out, or maybe he was sick to begin with, but I didn't quarantine him. I just kind of threw him in there because it's just like my main show tank, so I don't care as much if things really happen as opposed to this tank and this tank. So yeah, I rolled the dice and I didn't quarantine him, which I should have, but whatever. I also have some cherry shrimp in here and some Amano shrimp in here. And the difference between this tank and my other tank really is that I started off with these red root floaters. I got them off Reddit actually. Aqua Swap on Reddit. There's a lot of good stuff. They're really red. And again, I'm using the Chihiro's light. It looks really nice from the bottom. All the red makes it really look like jungle. Oh, I have 3 honey gouramis in here, and everyone's doing great. Ever since just like the beginning die off of whoever was sick from the pet store died off, it's been like this, and there's been no issues since. Everyone's chilling. Everything's nice. Plants are growing good. This plant in the back, all the leaves died off when I first put it in, and now they're growing back. And yeah, I just got to scoop this out like literally every week, if not more often, because between the CO2 and the powerful light, it gets a little overbearing. I just bring it to my fish store and give it to them. I did just throw some red root floaters in here to see how that would go. This whole thing was duckweed this morning. I actually just trimmed this all up just now. I just did water changes and maintenance on all my tanks. Don't mind the mess. I have 2 kids, and I'm not going to clean up between the video. It is what it is. This is the organic view of Rods Aquatics. I'm not going to show you guys the fake stuff where it's clean all the time. These guys are always in the front. No, always. Like, they never go anywhere else. The emeralds do come to the front sometimes. I'd say like half the time, but most of the time they chill out in the back and over there. They're all backing up because I coming too close. Oh, there's an emerald. Oh, that's a galaxy. A galaxy Rasbora. And oh, there's a shrimpy. Even with the betta was in here, and there's the mono. Even when the betta was in here, he would look at the shrimp and nothing would happen. I actually had this set up as a pea puffer tank first, and I just really didn't like it. I wanted to see the fish more, and they're like hard to see, and they're really small. So that's why there's snails in here, because I actually took them from here and threw them in here when I had none in here, so the snails would eat them. And then I just didn't like I didn't like the feel of the puffer tank. I think this is nicer. Yeah, so I've been doing half water and half the water that I had in here. Whoops. So I'm like essentially drip acclimating him without drip acclimating him. I'm gonna put him in here soon. Maybe I'll do it now and see what happens. Let's hold up. Alright, let's see how he does. And these fish are only $5 if it really doesn't work out and he is a jerk to the other fish. I have zero intentions on keeping him. I'll just bring him back to the pet store. I do it so much with them. I'm pretty chill with my local pet store. I buy so many fish, and if they don't work out, and especially in this tank, that was such a problem. I had it really aggressive at one point, and I kept having to try out different fish. And I mean, they just hook me up. I still lose money on it, but at least I don't completely lose everything. He looks nice. Now we'll just see if he's a jerk or not. Alright guys, I don't think there's anything else I could really say. I gotta hang on the back filter. I need to clean out the front part of it, I know. But yeah, this is my 20-gallon, heavily planted. Will be jungle tank real soon. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And as always, if you ask any questions, we'll answer them. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Peace.